Hello, everybody. It's Mr. Champaign here with you, and we're here today with another first look at another new release. This time it's a game called Lawn Care Simulator from Moonlighter Games, who I would like to thank for sending me a free review copy of this game. That was very nice of them to consider me, and I want to thank them very, very much. The description of this one on Steam says, "Take back the yard in Lawn Care Simulator. Grab your mower and bring unruly lawns under control. From overgrown backyards to massive estates, cut through the chaos one blade at a time. Satisfyingly slice, edge, and clean your way to perfectly manicured greens, all in a day's mow." Now, we played this one when it was a demo, I believe. Yeah, the demo, and really had a good time with it, so I was very excited to see this one when it came out. It brings you right into this screen when you get into the game, so we're going right here into this Mowathalon. The annual Trimsdale Mowathalon. You were given a wild card invitation to the final round. Can you compete? This is basically just a nice way to introduce you to all of the different equipment that we're going to be using over the course of the game here. So that's kind of nice of them to do that all in one spot. All right, so here we go. It's going to start out by pressing WASD to move around. Welcome to the Trimsdale Mowathalon, where the top lawn care experts can be. Run through the gauntlet of lawn care trials and leave no blade untouched. And they've got the spidey sense in here. Press C to highlight. Sometimes it can be hard to track down the final blades of grass. Highlight them to track them down easier. So in this case, it's C to do that. It says right down there, show incomplete. Very, very nice. Press M to equip headphones. Lawn care work can be extremely loud. Ear protection is important. Remember to put on your headphones if it gets too loud. That's a very, very nice thing as well. And then empty lot. It's easy to lose track of what to do and where you are. Use the list and location info to stay on track. And then it is press E to equip mower. Push mowers are the bread and butter of any mowing business. Simply hold it and walk around to cut the grass. And that is where we're going to start. We are going to start here with the push mower. Just like that, it puts you right into first-person view. Right down the line we go. You can look down if you want at it. You can just look straight ahead. It's all up to you. We apparently have a little bit more to do, so we can pull up the spidey sense, see what we missed. It's right there. We can probably turn this thing around. Just like that. Oh yeah, the camera and the mower move independently of each other. So you really got to be paying attention to that if you turn the camera. Next thing up, we got the weed eater. They are critical for cutting blades of grass in the hard to reach areas that full-size mowers can't reach. Ain't that the truth? So we're going to I think I can, yeah, Q to let go, which it says in the bottom right there. So we're gonna let that go. Make our way to the weed whacker right over here. And so left, so spin head. Oh, that's the head of the weed whacker. That's what they're talking about. We're gonna go through it. Go ahead, throw on our headphones, just so it's not quite so loud. And then just strafe right along the wall here, cutting all of that grass. Same thing on this side. Get that right about there. Perfect. I think we're good. We got a little bit more to go. Just a little bit more. We got 1% left. What does it want us to do? Oh, that little piece right there. There's always that one piece. Next up, the leaf blower. They blow clippings off pavement. Make sure to finish mowing first or you'll have to go back over it. Ain't that the truth? Go ahead and drop that. Here's a leaf blower. Pick that up. And just blow everything just like that. I wish that leaf blowers worked like this in real life. If only. Regrettably, they don't, but man, that's a nice leaf blower. Next thing up, we got a trash grabber. They save your back, and some of the yards are filthy. Make sure to pick up all the trash while on the job. You don't want to run over something that's in the trash with your mower, or something that is trash with your mower. You don't want to do that. Down with the leaf blower. Let's pick up our trash grabber. Lots of trash here, and it's never in plain sight like this. It's always hidden. And we magically picked up an entire pile of newspapers and a plastic milk crate with our grabber here. That's a really, really strong trash grabber. No doubt about it. And then I think they just want us to pick up the garbage bag, I'm thinking. So let's drop that. Pick up the bag, E. And then that goes in the garbage can. I believe so. Cool. So that's done. Next up, we have ourselves a hedge trimmer. They really get those bushes into shape. Make sure to get the branches on all visible sides of the hedge. So once again, pick that up. Going to go all the way around this guy. So, yeah, left click to activate the blades. And, yeah, we'll make our way up to the top here. Just like that. It's like the hedges on the grounds at University of Illinois. They have some really amazingly beautifully trimmed hedges there. The guys who do that work, they really put everything into it on those hedges there, no doubt. Next thing, we've got the gloves. So we're going to use the gloves to pull the weeds. Pesky weeds never stop growing. Make sure to pull all the weeds from the garden beds. Got it. So down with the hedge trimmer. I think it landed in the hedge. Perhaps. Just E to pick the weeds. We don't actually have to throw on any gloves. And all you gotta do is just press E. You don't have to hold down E. As long as if you just hit the letter, it will start picking the weeds and will stop picking it when the weed is no longer there. Next up, we have an edger. Cut, sharp, and clean. The edger defines perfect borders where grass ends. Always nice. I think I said this in the demo as well. I really would love having an edger in my own life. It would be a wonderful, wonderful thing, I think. So we're just going to go all the way around like this. Normally, you got to do a little bit more precision with edgers, but in this game, it's quite forgiving. So I'm glad about that. Next up, we got the riding mower. Kick back and enjoy the ride. Riding mowers help get the job much quicker when they are able to be used. So up we go. That's some tall grass, man. Very tall. All right, blades are on. And just straight ahead. One giant swath. Just like that. We actually did it. Cool. I didn't think I was going to get all that in one shot. We've completed the Trimsdale Mowathalon. Great work on to bigger and better things. Look at that. Look at us go. We've done it. Off we go. And then we're going to... Where now? I think that's it. So do I hit escape? I guess that's it. So continue. So let's go ahead and continue. That was it. That's all we had to do. Just hit escape and then go back to here. So the next thing we have an empty lot. A recently, I can read, really I can, words are hard. A recently purchased lot that needs cleaning. Let's go to it. And it shows you the pieces of equipment that you will be using for the job, which is kind of cool. So in this case, we have trash collection, we have an empty lot, we have to put bags in the truck, and we have to put the tools on the trailer. Congrats on winning the Mowathalon. I think they gave it to me. I'm pretty sure. Now, show me you're the real deal, and maybe I'll have some more work for you in the future. I think that they just, like, took it easy on me. To close the telephone. Oh, maybe it closed by itself. It may be. Because I hit the tab key, and that closed the objectives in the upper left, but I think that didn't... Uh-oh. What happened there? Wait. What the heck? I was trying to walk into my truck. So apparently you can't do that because, okay, that was like a very, very weird thing. Okay. I really hope the developer sees that because all I did was like walk up to my truck. Maybe I got hit by a car. Maybe there's a car that showed up behind me and knocked me out. That could be it. I don't know for sure, but I think we're all right. If you don't mind, use your trash grabber to pick up to pick up the trash. Cars driving by litter all the time. If you happen to get hit by them, don't see me. That must have been what happened. I must have gotten hit by a car. That's the only thing that makes any sense to me is that there was a car there and it just knocked the ever-living snot out of me. I didn't think that such a thing was going to happen. Apparently it can. Okay. Filled up the trash can. Time to put the trash bag in the bed of the truck. Got it. So let's go ahead. And can I put this down? I guess I've got to... Well, let's go this way. We can jump. And I can put that back. So how do we put that back again? How do I put that back? Oh, let's see. Q? Oh, Q puts it back. Got it. Understood. Bag goes into the trailer. Don't walk in the road. You will get run over. So, yeah, we do not want to do that. Push mower. You mentioned you only have a real mower. It's no big deal if you're slow, as long as the job gets done. I'm glad he's okay with that. We're going to... Is there a way to drop the... A way to drop the back, like the tailgate of this thing? So I can get out. Perhaps. I hope. No. So let's let go of it. Yeah, there's got to be a way to like drop that. Open the tailgate. There we go. I'm like, how do I get out of here? And that's how we do it. All right. Time for mowing. Make sure we do not get run over by a car. We've done that once. It was not fun. We don't want to have it happen again. Once is enough for that. So let's get all the way here along the edge. Do all that first, and then make our way inward from there. And hope that I get everything on the edge here. I've got a feeling I missed parts of it, but that's okay. We'll get back around to it. Again, just making sure we don't get hit by a car. That was so hilarious that all of a sudden just like blap. It's just like, all right, well, occupational hazard, I guess. Good to know that such a thing can happen. Yeah, we're doing the old farming simulator strategy. Just do a couple of headlands around the outside, and then we can go forward and backward if we wanted to. It's up to us. Whatever we feel is the best way to go about it. You could probably do like crisscross patterns. You could do diamond patterns, whatever you're feeling. It's all up to you. Just make sure you get all the blades when you're going through there. Yeah, I'm missing like crazy. Want to make sure that, yeah, and I've got a little section there that I did not get. Always want to leave yourself a little bit overlap so you don't miss it as you go by. Unless you're really, really good and get away with not having any overlap. I myself am not that good. And I think I have to lift the tailgate because I think that some of the grass is right now currently underneath the tailgate and cannot be mowed because the tailgate is in the way. So I will probably have to put that up. We'll take care of all this first and see if it tells me that I've still got more to do. My guess is that it will. So we'll check that out in a second. Now, do I still have my headphones on? I do. Okay. For here, I don't really need them because the push mower is not really that loud. I'm surprised it left them on. I've apparently been wearing my headphones ever since Mowathalon ended. It's probably very awkward to be standing around the house and just like got my headphones on and people would talk to me and I'm like, huh? What? I can't hear you. I got my headphones on. And then people are just like, you idiot, take them off then. And it's like, what? I don't know what you're saying. Because I'm just that kind of a dope. Okay, again, I think that all counts as grass there. So we're going to let this go, lift the tailgate, get all of this stuff right here. Just like that. There's the outline of where I got murdered. Got completely run over by the car. Put the bags in the truck. Oh, in the truck. It's got to go in the truck, not in the trailer. Okay, that's interesting. So pick that up. Throw it in the truck. Okay. And then, you can grab a drink. Huh, that's cool. So already holding a drink. And then, how do we drink it? Just Q? No, don't drop it. I wanted to drink it. Oh, well. We'll figure that out later. Let's drop our tailgate. Let's get the mower back onto the truck. Put it right about there. Close the tailgate. Thanks a lot for taking care of that lot for me. Make sure to send me an invoice. We're going to do big things. You bet I'll send you an invoice. No doubt about it. Now, again, let's make sure that we're not going to get run over by a car. And let's see if I can get into my truck. And not get hit by a car. E to finish level. We are done. 4 sections complete. 6.5 minutes on the job. 17,000 blades of grass cut. We counted them all individually. Moved one object. Got run over by one car. My favorite tool was the trash grabber. Nice. Next up, Nebula 9. This is another one that we did when we played the demo. It was a cool one where we're basically running around to clean up a golf course. But we don't have all the items needed to complete this level. Visit the shop to purchase the required item. Play free play mode if you need more money. Okay. Interesting. So shop. Oh, and it shows you down here. So we need we need the hedge, we need the leaf blower, and we need the weed eater. $60 for that. That's not a problem. Then let's go back to the shop. Leaf blower. $40 for the leaf blower. Now we're set. So now we can go back into here and do this. Off we go. Here at Nebula 9, the fanciest miniature golf course in the local area. And lots of objectives for this one. So crash site, all the perimeters, all the signs. Lots of stuff we gotta do. There's Ray Gunn calling us. Evening, Space Ranger. Glad you're here. Those cosmic weeds have achieved orbit again. This guy is very, very funny. Let's go ahead, lower that. We're going to grab our weed eater. We can have a look around. So apparently you can hit both mouse buttons and have a look around. Or that's what it seemed like it was saying. We are going to throw on our headphones for this, because this is kind of loud. And it's time to make our way in and just start going all the way around with this. And again, this is where the spidey sense is nice, because we're going to see all the areas where we're going to have weeds that we got to take care of. Why we're doing this in the dark is a kind of a mystery, but as always, we're not allowed to ask questions. So we just have to, maybe this was the only time that we could get in here. Maybe this place is open like 23 hours a day, and this is the 1 hour of the day that it was not open. So this was the only time that we can get in here and actually do anything. It's a flimsy backstory, but it's a possible one. So we will go ahead and we'll use that as our backstory until someone comes up with a better one. So if you have a better one, definitely leave it in the comments, and we can certainly certainly put it in as the reason why we're here so late, doing this in the dark. But again, having this spidey sense really, really helps out. I mean, it does a great job of making all the grass glow, so I'm happy about that. Works out quite nicely. If I could just hold down C and just like keep it permanently glowing, I would be good with that. But it doesn't work that way, regrettably. Now, am I actually getting? Is there a way to do this and like get all of it in one shot without having to like swing back? Like if I'm doing this, I actually started missing some here. I was hoping that I could get like get the whole section of it without having to like go back and forth and doing a back and forth pass. But it seems like it's just, you gotta like find the perfect pixel to make that happen. Did I miss anything as I went? Oh, there is stuff that's on these side of the signs, so I do have to go back and check that. And we can hit shift to run, which is good. Because yeah, we missed some back here. So let's go back here and get this. Although that is part of a different walkway, so we'll just keep on working our way around the edges. We'll get back to that part, I'm sure. I have no doubt about it. We'll make our way back there. And you can stand like and look at it this way. That would probably be better than the way I was doing it. I'm just so used to when you're weed whacking, you're kind of strafing with it, but you can go straight ahead with it. It's not what you would expect with a weed whacker, but it is possible to do it that way. And again, the head of this needs to be just a little bit bigger. That part is done. It glowed blue at us. So I think that means that you have completed an area if that happens. Or so it seems. Now that I can get all in one shot. That's kind of nice. Oh, almost. Yeah, I just lost it there. Almost had a complete, nice, uninterrupted run. But not quite. All right. This is a big section that we got here. The job is about 20% done now. Got all the aliens. What's up? How you doing? I'm here late at night to take care of all of the weed whacking. Aliens are like, what is this guy doing? It's like, why is he here? He looks weirder than we do. All right. Oh yeah, almost had that again. Almost that section. So back we go. A little back and forth with this. Just a little. Now that was not like a complete section. That was. Okay, so that was a big section we had there. Got it. It'd be kind of cool if you could actually play a little bit of mini golf while you were here, but we are on the job. We are on the clock. So maybe they'll give us a voucher to come back and play some. That'd be kind of fun. Have a miniature golf simulator. That'd be about it. If you find any glowing mushrooms, don't touch them. They're not props. Okay, if you insist. We will leave the glowing mushrooms alone. That part's done. Okay, so yeah, this is where I think we can just kind of do all these little interior sections, and that'll take care of everything we have left. Just make our way down here. Okay, that's good. We've got the whole signs. Oh yeah, let's just keep going this way. Let's just keep going straight ahead. So I think we can do all of this and just have an uninterrupted run the whole way. Like, just go and not hit the same area twice. Possibly. Maybe. That was a good long run there of that. So, okay. And back up a little bit. Okay. This is another one of those games. I mean, just in the world of games that are like cleaning simulators, just very, very relaxing. Just another one. Take a big job, break it down into parts, and then just end up with a completely finished product. And again, everyone knows my feelings on games like these. I absolutely love them because for me, they're just so much fun. Just taking a big project and just handling it bit by bit, taking something that was dirty and making it clean, or in this case, taking a lawn that's out of control and bringing it into control. They're always fun kinds of games for me. Always been a fan of them. I think I can go this way. Yeah, we'll go this way. And get everything here. So the whole signs are a little bit... They are a little bit separated, it seems like, from the rest of it. And again, just very, very dark. Just a little bit. Okay. You would think that they would have someone come and cut the grass a little bit more often than this, because this is very, very tall. What am I missing? The whole 2 and 3 sign. So we're just kind of spinning around to see what we might be missing here. Oh, it's way over there. Okay, let's hop over. Go back this way. So yeah, there were parts that we missed as we were going. So I probably could add this all in one shot had I been hitting everything properly as I went. But I did not. All right, more over here. All right, that's it. Is that all of it? I think that's all of the... Yeah, that is all of the weed whacking. So we'll go ahead back to the truck. Where's the truck? I think it's over... Where's the truck? Where did I put the truck? Is it over on the other side? Oh, it's over there. I see it now. It's way over here. Only I can lose my truck. That is totally a me thing. So, the weed whacker, back. And now the leaf blower. Or in this case, the grass blower. And again, we'll do this. Just blow it all back into the area where it was. So just blow all the clippings basically just back into the grass. Or in this case, just blow it like onto the green. and no one will care. They're apparently fine with that. So this is not on the sidewalk. That's all that matters. Get it off the sidewalk by any means necessary. That's the only thing that counts. So yeah, should you put it on the putting greens? No, you shouldn't, but we do, because again, we're fine with that. The only thing that was specified, get it off the sidewalks. So we can certainly make that happen. Just push it under the bench, just push it anywhere. Just as long as you get it off the sidewalk. That's all you need. Push it into the fence there, push it into the golf clubs. It's all okay. It's fine. It's all good. Not a problem in the world. Okay, how are we looking? Continue on this way. And we can kind of strafe like this. It doesn't have the feature like in Lawn Care Simulator where you can just like have the thing go back and forth by like right-clicking or anything like that. That'd be kind of a cool feature if you could just like swing it back and forth like people do with leaf blowers in reality. But here you just got to move the mouse back and forth in order to do that. Gives you the same effect. Just no way to automate it, which is okay. And as soon as you like hit a blade of grass, that's all it takes to basically consider it eliminated. So yeah, like blowing it just down the sidewalk, the grass clippings just end up disappearing. They don't keep on like piling up as you go. They just vanish. So I'm good with that. Like I said, if that was the way that grass and leaf blowing went in real life, I'd be a fan of it. I really would. Regrettably, it's not happening, so not a problem. Okay, good here. And we are 86% of the way through the entire job now. It's a nice looking miniature golf course. I would definitely come here and play if I had the chance. Do a little late night mini golfing in the black light. Could be a fun time. All right, so I think we got just about all of the outer perimeter of the grass done. And there's some that way. Yeah, let's go this way, and then we'll come back and go the other way. When you're done, give me a ping. I'll beam down and check the cosmic alignment myself. I need sleep. That sounds like me if I've been recording too long. Or even when I've not been recording too long. I just about got it here. That part's done. Let's see. We got some stuff over here. Now, can I actually walk on the greens? I can. Cool. Nice. I didn't think it would let me do that, but it does. All the shortcuts. And we've got about 5% of the job remaining now. Love the fact that it does give you the checklist here. And yeah, so if we don't know what we need to do, just like we did before, and like we've been doing all this time, you can hit the C button to give you your spidey sense to let you know what you are still missing. That is done. So we've got left door sidewalk. We've got hole 7 cement. Still some left in both of those. So let's run. Yeah, there's some there. Okay, that works. And then just the left door sidewalk. Wherever the left door sidewalk is. What would be the left door? Is this the left door? Where's the left door at? It's not going to be fun. I somehow missed a part by a door. And I have no idea where the door is that they're talking about. I mean, other than being a left door sidewalk. Oh, no, I should have been a little bit more thorough. I might be over here because I see doors here. No. It's not here. Left door sidewalk. Okay, is it here? Nope, it's not there. Oh, it's there. It's underneath there. Got it. And then all we got to do is just put the tools on the trailer. And we're out of here. I can handle that. That's there. Incredible work, truly. Even the plastic astronauts look inspired. They seem like they're very, very happy about the job that we did. Aren't you guys? Do you like it? He's busy punching an alien. I'm not going to judge. Who knows for sure exactly what's going on there. All I know is that we are done with this job. And on our way, 23 sections complete, 15 minutes on the job, 31,000 blades cut, again, counted to one by one, and 145,000 clippings blown. That's a lot of clippings, man. And we walked 1,628 steps, just short of a mile on that. Very nice. So we can probably do one more here. Let's see, Evelyn Street, your grandpa's place. He's so excited to be one of your first customers. And apparently it is winter in the game right now, because I see a snowman there, which leads me to believe that they're having a little bit of a winter event going on here that is just random snowman, one or the other. We need a rider, we need a hedge trimmer, we need gloves. So let's get that. $450 for the riding mower. It'd be $800 for the zero turn. We're just going to get the regular rider. I mean, the zero turn would be very, very flashy, but we don't have the money for it. Hedge trimmers, $120. Oh, please tell me we got enough money for the gloves. They're free. Perfect. Just what we need. So back in. Let's go help out Grandpa with his place. That must be a fake snowman. Although it is snowing here, so you never know. You never can tell. Hello, grandkid. It's Grandpa. Thanks for mowing my lawn in your fancy new lawn tree pre-manure business. Lawntrepreneur. Oh, okay. That took me a second to figure out exactly what they were saying there. Would you mind bringing that back up to the house? Grandma asked me to do it a few days ago. I told her I'd get to it when I get to it. I'm real particular. Make sure to mow, weed eat, leaf blow, trim the hedges, and pull the weeds out of the garden. Sure. We'll do that. So this is going up to the front of the house. I think that was it. I think that's all we wanted to do there. Can I move the snowman? I can't. Darn, I was hoping I could do that. Alas, no. So let's go ahead. Let's start going with this guy. So we're going to hop on the rider first. Start doing all that. It's interesting that it is dark. I wonder if it's like just based off of like the in-game time. And so given the fact that I'm recording this late at night. Oh, and I didn't toggle the blades on. That's right. I always forget that when you're on this mower, you've got to make sure that you toggle the blades on. I do remember that from the demo, that I whenever I was on the rider, I kept on forgetting to toggle the blades on. So, yeah, that is something that if you're riding and you do a whole path and you're like, why did it do anything? It's because you got to make sure you got the blades on. That's the big part of it. So without that, you're going to have a problem. This is a big job. A very, very big one. But this is where it's very nice to have the rider. We will have to come around here with the weed whacker to take care of everything in these corners. I'm beating the snot out of this fence, but that's probably okay. Grandpa doesn't care. Yeah, I think this is his fence because, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's his. So we'll do our best to not completely destroy it. Maybe just put a few little dings in it, give it some character. Just a little bit. All right. I could not imagine doing this with just like a push mower. That would not be fun. That would be that'd be a lot of a nightmare. And again, if I had the $800, I would have gladly gotten the zero turn, but that's a lot of cash. And given the fact that I'm just starting out in my lawntrepreneur business, I don't have that kind of fundage to do such a thing. But that's okay. Maybe at some point when we're a little bit more grown up in this game, maybe we'll be able to afford a big zero turn. I could use one of these for around our house. But the trouble you have is like figuring out where the heck you're going to store the thing if you do get one. Because that is where I don't think I have enough space to do that. And I don't have like a shed or anything like that where I can put it. So that's not really an option. I can't leave it in the garage. Because then I wouldn't have a place to put the car, and we can't have that. So I will have to be content with my regular push mower. But it's at least a battery operated one. It's not a push like old school rotary mower like we used in this game in the very beginning. Although I do remember when I used one of those as a kid. I think that was all my grandparents had. It was just one of those old school mowers where it was all about elbow grease and just sheer will to get the grass cut. That was really what it took. It built character or something. I don't know. I have no idea. We're now 23% of the way through the job. I could probably break this into the two sections here, left and right. Like we could probably go this way and do this part now. Just work our way through here. Oh man, those hedges have no give at all. Not whatsoever. We'll definitely have to do a lot of weed whacking. Just to get everything right around the edge there. Yeah, let's do this part. We'll just go back and forth like this, I think. That'll be fine. There's probably bits of this that I've missed. I'm trying to do my best to not miss any of it. We'll probably have to go back and do some extra passes of it, because I'm sure that there are little bits that I missed in the overlap. Maybe not. It actually looks pretty good. So I might have it here. This is probably not the best way to do this. But we're just going with the good old back and forth strategy. So yeah, this part is different, where they have everything kind of stacked out for winter. They did not have this in the demo, because when the demo was up, it was not winter. So that might be why they didn't do that then. It's kind of nice. It's interesting that everything is as dark as it is. So far, we've just been doing nothing but mowing in the dark this entire time. Which is kind of interesting. And again, I don't know if that means that it's based off of the game time, like the time that we're currently recording this, or what it's about. I wouldn't think that it is, because when we were in the Mowathalon, that was during the day. So yeah, it's hard to tell what exactly might be going on there. Whatever it is, it's okay. We are fine. Not a problem. Just getting around these trees, which is always a pain, even if you're using especially if you're using a rider, it's a pain. But if you're just using a regular mower, it's not fun either. Just having to do a giant circle around the thing. Alright, then we'll go this way. Yeah, let's go this way. Then get back into it. I'm still trying to figure out what the heck I'm going to do about the snowman here. So he's definitely all up in the way here. So I'm guessing we're just going to have to get as close as we can and treat him as if he's a tree. And just do circles around him. Probably. Seems like it's going to be the only thing that makes any sense. And I can see already that I've got parts of this that I have missed. So we will have to come back through and get all those little bits that I've missed. So I get myself run myself over on the snowman. Get caught on his arm branches. Yeah, this, I don't remember this job being that big in the demo, but this was a really, really big job. So I feel like we started the job at about 12%. I wonder if we just got 12% just from moving the garbage can. That may have been it. That may have been an objective all by itself, but I don't know. But we're almost through this section. And I think that they give you the Rusty Champaign School close enough on the yard sections, so it's not like you have to get every individual blade. They may give you some forgiveness. Not a lot, but some. And I got to see exactly what still counts as the front yard. It may be the section off to the left of where I'm currently driving. That may be still part of it. Oh yeah, I was not going to be able to get all that one pass. I was hoping so, but no, not going to happen. All right, so we'll go here, get all that. And then cut across. Get this. Now, is this the front yard as well? I believe, no, this is right side yard, so this does not count as front. I was hoping it would, so no such luck. This is front, though, still. So I'll go like this, and we're going to see what all counts as, like, side and front and back. It seems like there's a little bit of everything there. The opposite side might also be the front. On the other side of the driveway, perhaps. So this is still the front here. Okay. There can't be much more of this. It's the front, I'm thinking. Yeah, now we're in the right side yard. Okay, that's fine. So let's make our way on the other side of the driveway. See if that also counts as the front. My guess is that it does. Over here. Left side yard, but this is the front. Okay, so I'm hoping that we can get a lot of this done, and that'll get me to the 100% for the front, so we don't have to worry about all the bits that we've been missing because I drive poorly. And the driveway itself is a section. I think the percentages go up at different rates based on the area that you're clearing out. So it felt like we were getting a big bump just from clearing out the driveway. I think just because it's not as big of a section. Perhaps. I don't know. Or maybe it's been going up equally this entire time and I've just not been paying that much attention to it. All I know is that we're 40%. And we're how far through the front yard? 93%. So yeah, I'm really hoping that we're going to get some forgiveness for all the little bits that we've missed here. With any luck, we'll get there. We'll see how it goes. All right, and yeah, let's go. Yeah, just back and forth now. I think this will work. Let's try to not run into my trailer. How are we looking now? 97%. I'm going to probably have to do something with like the weed whacker and that. Yeah, because I'm at 97%. So yeah, all this stuff around the trees and everything, that's not going to... I'm going to need to get that. And the driveway perimeter. What on the driveway perimeter am I missing? I don't know. We'll come back to that. Let's make our way through here. Start doing this part. And maybe if I just go like back and forth like this, maybe this will make this a little bit faster. Just doing big wide turns. Yeah, I did not expect this job to be as big as it was. But again, very, very relaxing. Just riding a pretend riding mower and going through and clearing out a bunch of grass. So again, if you're a fan of games that are like cleaning style games, like a power wash or something like that, or like the Lawn Blower Company game that we did, This has definitely got a very similar feel. I know that at one point in time there was an old game that was, I believe, called like Lawn Mowing Simulator. I think that came out like 2023 or 2024. So now we've definitely had a lot in the world of just home care. But it's a fun genre. It really is. I probably could have gotten all this in one pass, but I didn't want to try. So that's all right. We'll just come back here and hit the swath. Just like that. And then start making our way to the back here. Yeah, so let's go like this. Now, it seems like the way that you turn the mower does impact the way that the grass ends up landing. Seemingly. Oh, and I got to move the grill, so let's hop off of here. Get the grill out of the way, because that would be bad to hit. All right, now we're back on. Toggle the blades on. Don't forget to toggle the blades on, whatever you do. And we'll have to get in there and get all the weeds. All right. Yeah, that's going to take a weed whacker to get there along the garden bed. That is fine. Yeah, we're going to have to get all here along the AC unit, which we'll have to do that with the weed whacker as well. Try to not run over any of the cords or anything like that. All right. Yeah, and let's same strategy. We'll go and do big, wide cuts like this, wide turns. More than halfway done on the job now. Oh shoot, I can't do that because I haven't done like the big passes in the back here yet. All right, no problem. So we'll just go back and forth like this. Changing our strategy ever so slightly. We still only have one complete part of the job. And that was putting the bags in the truck. We somehow already have 100% for that. I don't know how, but somehow we do. And the mowing, we've still got the back porch perimeter. That's like the big part that we, yes, it's going to be as we get closer to the porch, there's more there that we got to do. But everything else, we're 60% or better now. And I've got I see little bits that I'm missing as I look to my left there. Just little cuts. So, not a problem. Again, I'm hoping that we'll be able to get those cleared up with the close enough school. Hopefully. We'll see. 56% now. About 70% of the way done on the backyard. Now, what was I seeing there? What is that? Is that a... What is that I'm seeing? Is that some kind of a strange outline of... That's weird. That's like an outline of a person. Like someone got run over in the backyard or something like that. I don't know what that's about. Very interesting. I wonder if that's an Easter egg of some sort. God, that was so weird. Not quite sure what that was, but we're not going to worry about it. We're going to just continue on here. Now, if I can only get this thing to operate and just run on a GPS, that'd be great. Just like set up a path and say, okay, go to town. They may have that in some riding mowers. I don't know. And then there's like the Roomba one that I know you can get that we've talked about on a few occasions. The mower that is like it's like the little robot mower that will just basically cut your entire lawn, and all you got to do is put it out there and tell it where to go, and it'll do its own thing. It takes a while because it doesn't have a very wide cutting. It doesn't cut in a very wide path. The path on it is kind of small. but it still does it automatically. Doesn't require you to be out there doing it, so that's still not a bad thing by any means, one would think. All right, still going here. It's one of these, if I was out here, I'd have my headphones on, I'd have my tunes playing on my Pandora account, just taking it nice and easy, relaxing, getting everything done. All right, we're just about there. There's like a little bit more on the back porch perimeter. It's probably a lot of the stuff that still needs to be hit with the weed eater, I'm guessing. Or perhaps not, but we'll get out here and start cleaning everything up here in just a bit. Start working on that. Cleaning up all the little sections that we have not gotten. Because there are little parts. As I'm recording this, it is raining like crazy out here, and it's like 62 degrees, which is, this is being recorded in early January, and in East Central Illinois, 62 degrees is not a thing. It is normally not a thing, and it will not stay that way for long. This is one of these right now where the high temperature for Friday is going to occur at midnight, when it's still going to be like 61 degrees, and then the temperature is going to drop all day. But it's still, the fact that we've had temperatures that have been in the 60s in January is really kind of weird. Again, not complaining about it, but it's been weird that the temperatures have been that warm for as long as it has been here. I'm good with it, but it is definitely a different kind of thing, for sure. All right, we're gonna take the mower, set it kind of on the side here, start doing all the stuff that we can do with the weed whacker. So let's, I'm not going to put it away just yet. I'm just going to leave it there. And let's take care of all the parts that we can get with the weed whacker here, like around the trees and all that. And we can certainly go around and see what we need to get, like around trees and stuff like that. And if I somehow missed a path of it in the process of all this, we can do that. Because I know that there's some stuff that I missed, like in the middle of the lawn. There's little bits of it here and there that I know I didn't get. So we'll get it all in one shot with this guy. Right, that's done. So that was the driveway edge. Got that. So another objective completed. We still have not earned our first star for this job yet. Still working our way up to that. That's done. Cool. It's part of the close enough I was hoping for. So the front yard is done. Let's make our way along the side here. This will hopefully get the side yard once we do this part. Oh, we probably have to do the same thing on the house side, along the house. Would not surprise me. All right, so let's just keep on going along the fence line, just all the way down the fence, and then we'll come back and make our way back towards the middle. It's a great view, just looking at nothing but the fence. Oh shoot, I missed that one. Just getting a little bit away from the fence there. Yeah. Still a wonderful shot of nothing but fence. How far are we along it? Well, we almost made it to the end there. Cool. I was afraid I was going to look up and see that we were like still only 1/3 of the way along the fence line. Like, man, this is a long fence. But no, we were actually better off than I thought. So that is good. Cool. That was the backyard. It's done. Excellent. So now we'll go over here. Get some stuff here. Got some perimeter here that we can get. So that was the back porch perimeter. So we got left side and right side yards. Again, probably all just here along the house that we got to get. It's kind of funny because the noise of the weed whacker is muted, but the sound of your steps is not. Your steps seem like they're as loud as they would normally be, like if I didn't have the headphones on. My steps sound like they're as loud as they would be with the headphones on. So, yeah, apparently you do not mute your own footsteps. Which is kind of interesting, but no big deal. All right, so yeah, we got to do this part along this fence, and again along the house. That takes care of all of the mowing. But that's good. We can go ahead and put all this back. I can put the trailer back, or I can put the rider back. That's what I was trying to say. Let's go ahead and grab the rider. Hop this back up on the truck. Okay, drop that off. We'll grab the blower. Clear off all the stuff that we've been doing. Again, all you gotta do is just hit it once, and it vaporizes. And then we'll have to come back and do some hedge trimming, and that should get us in pretty good shape on this job. Grandpa will be so proud. He'll be very, very happy with all the wonderful work we're doing here. Or so I hope. Grandpa's a hard person to impress, so maybe it'll take a little bit more than that. Back porch is all we got to do now with the blower. And it is nice that it shows you on the screen what equipment that you need for the jobs that you got. So actually, while I'm here, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pull these weeds. So we'll just leave that there. And pick the weeds while we're back here. There's 6 of them. I can't really see them, so I'm just waiting for it to say pick weed when I walk along here. There should be one more there. All right, so the weeds are done. Now we can go ahead and take this and run it back to the truck. All we have left now is the hedge trimming. That is it. So let's jump up there, put that in place. Hedge trimmer is there. No, that's the weed whacker. It's not what I wanted. I wanted the hedge trimmer. There we go. Grandma really let her hedges out of hand lately. Don't tell her I said that. Grandma, why'd you let that happen? Grandpa totally ratted you out. I don't know if you heard that or not. Grandpa's blaming Grandma for all the way the edges look. That doesn't seem right. That seems like it's the wrong thing to do. All right, there's a little bit down there. I mean, they could always hire a service to do that, but I don't know. Grandpa must like getting outside and taking care of the lawn himself. He's old school. He really is. All right, we somehow have some hedges in the wall. Not quite sure how that happened, but we got them taken care of. That's the most important part. I'm going to have to go back along this because I know there's stuff that I missed there. Oh, it's down low. Okay. All the stuff all the way down low there. That's done. We've got a little bit more on this hedge then. Somewhere. In some spot. I'm hitting the spidey sense and I'm not seeing it. Where are you? What are we missing? There's 1% here that we don't have. This is the... I am looking at the small left hedge, right? This qualifies as the small left hedge? Yeah, because that's the long right hedge. So this must be the small left hedge. And there's 1% that is not... Okay, sure, it was there. Absolutely. If you say so. Put that away. And that is the 100% on the job. Perfect. Thanks so much. I always knew you were my favorite grandkid. Grandma would be so excited. How many other grandkids are there? Wonder how much competition I've got. Is that so wrong? All right, close the tailgate. Try to not get run over by a car. Hop into our truck. And call it there. 28 minutes on that job. Grandpa, I hope, is going to be very happy with the work we did. 528,000 blades of glass, blades of grass, even. 17,000 clippings, 2,560 hedges, like hedge pieces, I guess. 6 weeds pulled, 2 objects moved. Favorite tool was, in my mind, the riding mower, but they thought it was a weed eater for some reason. Who knows for sure? This is definitely fun. Definitely a lot of fun. It looks like I don't know how many other jobs there are going to be. Maybe there's only these few, or maybe after we're done with this, we'll move on to another area. I don't know for sure, but the next job that we would have will be the park. But we will have to take care of that in our next episode. This game is currently available. It released into early access on January 6th. It is currently available on Steam for $10. And again, wanted to thank the team at Moonlighter Games for sending me a copy for free. That was very nice of them. But if you've always wanted your own chance to run your very own lawn mowing business with all of the accoutrement, from riders to push mowers to weed eaters and leaf blowers and hedge trimmers and trash pickers and edgers and all kinds of fun stuff like that, this is going to be the opportunity for you. That is going to be all for this one, though. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked this video, I'd appreciate it if you gave it a like. If you really liked this video, I would love it if you consider giving the channel a subscribe. But until we meet again, thanks as always for being a part of all of my silliness. I'm Rusty Champaign, and we will see you later.